Man, I had the had my microphone off. Like, what's going on? How are you guys doing? Hold on, I'm trying to log on to my Facebook. As you guys can hear, how are you? How's everything going? We are getting started. We will wait for the rest of the tribe to populate and all that good stuff. Um, man, so today we got some really cool stuff that we're going to talk about. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going, dear? We got some pretty cool stuff that we're gonna talk about and chop up or whatever. And um, for those of you who may not know, I'm going to, make sure that every time that we do a presentation, I'm going to try to get you my show notes. And I'm going to put them in such a way where all you have to do is just kind of take a look at it and you'll know exactly what they are. I'll also try to include the cheat sheet with it. And the reason why we want to include the cheat sheet is very simply, I want to make sure that you guys have all of the information. So again, you guys don't have to think about, oh, what did he say? Or how did he say this, that, and the other, or whatever? What are these steps that I need to do? Another thing, too, is that I think we're going to try to keep it to, depending on what we're talking about, if it's anything more than 6, we're basically just going to break it down into like a 2-part. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to make sure that everything that I give you is very simple. And I'm not saying that you guys can't learn anything complex, because I know that you can. I just want to make sure that I get everything that I give you. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Everything that I give you is something that you can see what's going on. Grab your phone, flip it open, look, okay, well, this is where I am. This is where I am, right? So if it's at least like maybe 6 and under, technically 5 would actually be ideal. But we'll do like 6 and under for the most part. And if there's more than that or whatever, we'll try to either make it an 8 and then we'll do 4 and 4. Or I'll just make it where I try to combine some things together. But either way, how are you guys doing? What's going on with you? And so we're good. Wonderful. I love seeing that. So I'm going to pop this thing up here because I always got to make sure that you guys kind of know, especially for the new people, for the people that have been rocking with me since we began. You already know what it is. But for those of you who don't know, there's usually a 60 to 90 second delay in what I see and hear and vice versa. So if I ask you a question, I'm not going to see what you responded or what you said for another like 60 seconds. And then it's going to take me another however long to respond to it. So sometimes I might be a little off. And if I ask too many questions, I might forget, hey, what's going on, Renita, my mad scientist? I might forget what we were actually discussing or talking about. So without further ado, it kind of is what it is. Hey, everybody, I hope that you guys are having a great weekend. And you already know what we're about to do. You guys already know. Let's get the round of applause started. Yeah, let's get the round of. If you guys notice, I switched the picture up a little bit. I think every so often I'm gonna switch up the picture. Today is day 44. We have been doing this now for 44 days, y'all. 44. Y'all been rocking with me for 44 days. 44. We got 56 more to go. Remember, y'all, when we started, we started with 1. All right? We started with 1. Right? It was just a premise. 15 days, 15 pieces, 15 minutes, right? Come on now. We got so much material on what is that on damn, what is that called? YouTube. Man, my brain just went blank. Sorry about that. We got so much material on YouTube that it's crazy right now. Crazy. So what I'm doing right now with the Ags Fearless, and then we have myself and my buddy Matt Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna put that on my channel, but it's already out. I also have a thing that I do with my buddy uh, Brian. It's called the Trial and Error Podcast. I think Jerry, you've been there a couple times. So we talk mainly about business. We do wrap up it and we throw some personal stuff in there as well. But that one's more about getting started, why we get started, all that good stuff. Which, uh, hey, Naomi's here. That's what's up. Hey. So yeah, we're edging we're edging along a little bit, but I'm very appreciative of you guys showing up because you guys don't have to. I appreciate it very much. Um, yeah. So, and again, if you don't clap for yourself, nobody else will. And I think that we have to give people permission to clap for us. So, I appreciate you guys being here and everything that you bring. So, today we are actually going to talk about the 6 simple action steps to take our first action. So that's what our thing is today. 6 simple action steps to take your first steps. And I think this comes from Jerry and Renita, because you guys were talking about this on a couple different occasions on not knowing where to start from first, and sometimes where to go with that, right? Uh, so we'll jump into there for a second. Let me let me introduce myself. My name is Fearless Cummings. I am your host and certified life coach. I've been coaching for about 23 years. I attended the Meta Institute where I got a bunch of certifications. Give me 1 second, please. Hold on. Sorry about that, man. It's some outside noise. I have a plethora of certifications, more than I actually have on here or whatever, but I got them. It is what it is. And now we're here. My objective is to help as much as I possibly can, right? So, like I said, today we're going to talk about the 6 simple steps to take your first steps in whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Um, so here's the thing though. With this, and here's the thing, I actually wrote something this time pertaining to this or whatever. So in this channel or on this channel, your beliefs will be challenged. This is a warning to you. Your values will be examined, your morals, your excuses, even your thinking itself will be put on trial, mine included. Right? My people will tell you that I've even changed some of my beliefs and thought processes and actions because of them. Right? Even as the coach, right? Uh, on this channel, we do not talk surface talk. We get deep. I think everybody here will admit to that. We talk about our dreams, our goals, our aspirations. But here's the other thing: we talk about our pain. We talk about our patterns, and we talk about things that consistently hold us back. So this channel is not for the faint of hearts. It's not for people that are fragile. This is for the people that are open, people that are honest, and mostly ready for change, or at least some type of transformation. So if accountability, responsibility, if learning is not on your to-do list, please, I beg you, I implore you, do not like my channel. Don't subscribe to it. Don't follow me. Don't share shit. Here's the thing, ladies and gents. I don't want people even knowing that you know that you've even heard of me. I want nothing to do with you, kind sir or kind ma'am, or whatever pronoun you decide to use. And I respect them all. Okay. But I will also say this: if you're ready to face yourself and everything that comes with it, then pull up a seat and welcome to Axe Fearless. And if that's not what you want to do, my brother Jared Bear and my sister Rebecca, they got a little parting gift for you. Go ahead and give it to him, fam bam. Oh, there it is, Jerry. Thank you, dear. And thank you, sis. You may swipe left. Oh, yeah, and here's what Jerry got for you. See that? Yeah. And I think they speak for all of us. Okay. But otherwise, welcome to Axe Fearless. What do you guys think about that intro? Is that cool? Do you like that? I actually wrote that out because I wanted to give something that connects us all together. We're all a part of the same thing. And I mean, I think that kind of uh, encapsulates. What word am I looking for, Rebecca? Is that encapsulates? Is it encapsulates? Give me the word. What word am I looking for? What word am I looking for, Rebecca? Is it encapsulates? Encap encapsulates. Encapsulates. Yes, encapsulates. That my little monologue encap en, hold on, encapsulates everything. And here's another thing. Nothing that we do is recorded. Everything that we do is live. So if I mess up on something, I do it live because I need you to see me fuck up and then try to correct it. Right. If I need to. Right. Okay, so anywho, capsule, yeah, puts into a capsule so we encapsulate. Good job. Thank you, Rebecca. See that? I get coach. And Rebecca is like she's our grammatical expert. All right. So there it is. Okay, so with that said, everything that we do here is about repetition. Um, we repeat everything, right? And so every day we'll talk about something different. But the nucleus of what we're talking about, the skeleton of what we're talking about, the skin and bones of everything we talk about it all remains the same. So anything worth knowing, learning, teaching, or understanding revolves around one word, which is repetition. Okay. Before we get started, please go grab yourself a pen pad or whatever you need to focus. Snacks, drinks, Chardonnay, blanket, snuggie, a little portable the fireplace, an open mind, walkie talkie. I don't know what you need, but go get it so we can chill out. Okay. So here's the other thing. As your coach, I want to tell you what I do versus what I don't do. So what I don't do is I'm not here to motivate you because you don't need motivation. Kind word, maybe. Actually, that's the next thing. Uh, you need principle, you need structure, not motivation. I'm not here to coddle you or sugarcoat. Kind word though, yes. Um, I can't want your dreams more than you. As soon as I wanted more than you, then I become your motivational expert or speaker, and at that point, I've lost you. If I can't teach you how to self motivate, then bro, I'm not doing my job. I'm not even gonna blame you. I'll take accountability for that. Last but not least, I'm not here to fix you because you're not broke, dinged, cracked, scuffed, pushed, damaged a little bit. Nah, I'll give you that. Broke, not at all. Okay. So, what am I here to do? Well, I'm here to give you some step by steps, practical approaches, practical approaches for your dreams, goals, aspirations, and or problems. Okay. That's what I'm here to do. All right. Got me? Got me. Hold on one second. Let me see. Where is that one that I created? Hold on one second. I created one. Oh my gosh. Here's good. Look at this. Watch this. Everything that I do, I want to make a promise to you. I just added this today. So my promise is this. It's very simple. Most people don't give you a guarantee, and I'm gonna give you a guarantee. My promise and my guarantee is this. Number one, I'm never going to talk to you about something that I haven't done first. For the most part, I'm not going to. Right? I believe in total transparency. So if I've went through it, I'm gonna tell you about it, and I'm gonna tell you when about it. And not only that, I'm gonna tell you when. There's usually people around me that have actually seen me go through it. Okay. Number two, I'm not willing to do something or tell you to do something that I'm not willing to do, uh, that I wasn't willing to do myself, like in general. Um, like think about that. It's not something that's just done, but I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not willing to do as well. And number three, I'm not going to tell you to do something or go do something I'm not willing to do with you. Right? I think that that's where a guide and coach comes from, is being able to jump in that fire with you, especially if I've already been there before. Right? And that's my objective. Okay? Is that okay with you guys? So with that said, here's our cheat sheet. This is what we're going to be kind of discussing today. Um, Defining what starting means, right? Name the real fear behind that delay. Shrink the first step. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Set a 24-hour action trigger. And then number five, create accountability with intention. Okay, don't even trip. I got you on all those, right? But before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I think here's the thing. If you're new to us, then you don't know. But if you're not new, go ahead and give it to me. Because I can't start unless we have it. I cannot start. Matter of fact, I will not start unless we do it. Give it to me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, of course, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get my hell yeah for those of y'all who don't know. And again, if you're not with us right now and you'll come in later, I want you to give me a hell yeah wherever you are. Give it to me. I can't get started without it. This is my pleasure. Let me hear it. Thank you, ladies and gents. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. It makes me feel good to hear it. And it should make y'all feel good to say it. I appreciate you guys so much. And with that said, let's get started. What are we talking about? We're talking about the 6 simple action steps to take your first step. That's what we're doing. Jerry, Rebecca, do you guys remember us talking about this? And I told you I would create something based on it because, again, I've had to do this before multiple times, right? I've had to do this. Okay. So, step 1. Okay, wonderful. I told you, whatever y'all want, I'm gonna follow through on it. Define what starting actually means to you. That's step 1. We gotta at least define it, right? So, what does taking the first step actually look like to you, right? And again, Renita, again, I tell you all the time, and I'm telling you again, I appreciate you suggesting that we start off with questions as opposed to me just coming out and just giving you all this stuff, whatever. I appreciate the interaction with that. Thank you for expanding my mind so I can better help y'all. Thank you. But what does it look like to take the first step? Renita, what did you do when you took your first step? Jerry, what does taking the first step look like for you with percentage of working out? I mean, is it uh going to the mailbox? I mean, that jokingly, but I mean, is it like going to like the stop sign, come back? I mean, anything, something. It ain't got to be big. Like we always talk about, you know, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? So we're not talking about making anything big. It's just, what does that first step look like? You too, Rebecca. I'd love for you to chime in on this. Renee, I'm sorry about that, guys. Uh, Naomi, you too, if you're still here with us. The whatever. Okay. Oh, that's a start, ain't it? I mean, or maybe y'all can just go. I'll put like a little post, like a little signpost, paint it like a bright orange, put it out for like, 250, to put it out for like 25 yards or something like that. I don't know. And then just move it every so often. Anything, but it's just got to be something. Okay, so my first step was investing in myself by investing in my products to get started. Perfect. Okay, good. There you go. That's it. That's it. Shit, that's it. How many times a week, Jerry? How many times a week? What about you, Rebecca? What do you have that you like to get started on? I mean, I don't know what it might be. Okay, three. Okay, so 3 days. Okay, so Jerry, would you mind if I say? Would you mind if I say? How about we just start off with two, and if you do three, that's even better. Is that okay? If we say that we'll work out for 2 days for 30 minutes per week, but if you do anything more than that, you've already hit your main objective. You know what I mean? Because I think that when it comes to our stuff, if we put it out too much, yeah, and 3 days ain't shit. We know that. But I think if you just put it up for two, it might even work a little bit better. Okay. So then, Jerry, so we'll do 2 days for 30 minutes. Okay. What days? Or do you just want to kind of play it by ear? I will tell you though, my friend, if you have days that are set aside, then you already know. So if you say like Sunday and Wednesday or something like that, or whatever, at least it'll be something. Hey, what's going on, Jessica? My cleaning was the camper. So today I bought Clorox wipes, spray cleaner gloves, and paper towels. And I set an empty trash can by the front door. Perfect. 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 Okay. And again, and as you guys can see, what is the smallest possible version of it? Right? So when we're perfect, there you go, Jerry. There you go. That gives you the weekends off for the most part. That gives you something to look forward to throughout the week. And so if you do decide to get out there and do a Sunday, you're above what you're already planning on doing. You know what I'm saying? You're already above it. You're already ready to go. Right? So when we're talking about this stuff, this is all we're this is all we're discussing. Define what it means to get started. Okay, so you're driving to Texas on Thursday, why not Monday and Wednesday? Oh, what? Okay. I mean, well, again, though, if those are your why not Monday? Okay, okay. I mean, hey, the wife knows your schedule a lot more than I do, and accountability is going to be there, right? So our bullets are uh, clarity. Clarity kills confusion. Clarity kills confusion. Confusion. Collusion too, right? But clarity kills that shit. Why? Because if you really think about it, ladies and gents, as long as you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, it doesn't matter about the other stuff. The more specific you are with certain things, the more likely it is that you'll follow through with it. You see what I'm saying? So if I tell Jerry to do, man, why just three? Let's go four. Fuck that. I want to go with something that you will complete no matter what's happening. Even if you don't feel good tomorrow, you still have the next day. It's just got to be twice a week, right? But the more specific you are, so if the wife says Monday and Wednesday, fuck it, do Monday and Wednesday. If you can get an extra day in, get that extra day in. Great. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, be careful about starting with somebody else's definition, which in a way I think I almost kind of just did that. But at the same time, I also need to kind of help you clarify what we're doing and why we're doing it, if that makes sense. Right. So, because if I were to say to you, well, you need to do at least 4 days for this stuff to really work. No, it doesn't. No, I want you to get comfortable just doing the damn thing. I said I wanted to do 100 days. One of the things that Jessica said to me was, "Bro, are you sure?" Do you remember talking to me about that, Jessica? Like even after I said I was gonna do it, she's like, "Man, maybe you should like just be like, like retract that statement and just, hey, we're just gonna do it Monday through Friday." I'm like, "Fuck that, no. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm doing it. That's it." So, but here's the thing, like I told y'all, my promise to you is that I'm not gonna ask you to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself first, or that you haven't seen me do first. You, let's put it out there. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, at this point, we we done been in the trenches together, have we not? Have we not been in the trenches together? So, uh, hey, how many times have I told y'all, hey man, I was scared. Well, what is my third, Jessica? I don't know if you saw this or not. I'm on slide 16. I want to show you the promise that I got to people that I'm giving people now. Let me know if you agree with this, Jessica. I tell people off top, I'm not going to tell you to do something that I haven't done first, for the most part, right? I'm also not going to tell you to do something that I wasn't willing to do. Never tell somebody, hey man, you should do X, Y, Z. Fuck that. If I haven't done it, I'm not going to tell you to do it. If I'm not willing to do it, I'm not going to tell you to do it. And the third thing, what Jessica did for me, I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not willing to go do with you. What I tell y'all, when we got started, I told Jessica, hey, come with me. Hey, I'm going to just have you in my ear. She was even on this thing with me for a while, right? Because I was fucking scared. I man, listen, there's not many life coaches that's gonna be honest with you like this. I was fucking scared. Of what? I don't know. But it was all in my head though, right? I was still scared, and I told y'all that, did I not? That's why I tell people, man, if you come to our show, shit, you gonna have to air it out. You either air it out or we gonna air you out. Respectfully speaking, right? I just want to make sure people understand that. Okay. Start with your definition, not somebody else's, right? And again, if you do start with somebody else's, make sure that the person that you're using their shit, make sure that they have your best interests at heart. I ain't asking y'all for shit, but pay attention. Am I not? All I ask y'all to do is show up, get a pen and paper. Even before shit, now I just start sending y'all stuff. Hey, this is what we talked about yesterday. Here you go. For now on, you will always get every one of my show notes. By the time we're done with this shit, y'all gonna have a lot of shit. There's not gonna be anything that we discuss that you won't have access to. If the next time somebody says, man, how do I start something? You're gonna be able to go through your Rolodex and shit that I sent you. Like, all right, first step is, what does this mean to you? What does it mean to you, right? All right, next step. Step number 2, name the real fear behind the delay. What are you really afraid of that will happen if you begin? Ah, awesome. My God, you know what though, Jerry? That's that shit that I'm talking about though. That's that first step. What does getting started mean to you? That's the first step, right? The intention. You want to learn this stuff, right? So you do what you have to do to get ready. That's also that part where we at. When I tell y'all, go grab whatever you need to focus. Shit, matter of fact, thank you, bro. I'm gonna take a mouth, please. Here, matter of fact, sorry about that. Hold on, y'all. Right glasses. For some of us, Sorry. Reading glasses. There we go. As you just said that, I just popped it in there. See what I'm saying? Man, we come on now. And she said, I remember to buy them even though they weren't on the list. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. But again, though, when you're a partner, when you guys are partners, it don't matter if it's on the list. You're gonna write that shit down no matter what. Get it going. That's what's up. Perfect. Right? So what was my fear? What was I scared of? When we were getting started, I was afraid of the unknown. See, I knew what this shit meant in my head, but Jessica would always be like, dude, you gotta get online. You gotta start telling people this stuff. You are an amazing coach. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I felt like she was gaslighting my shit. Right? But then what happens when you have a lot of other people telling you the same thing? Right? I've been sitting on this shit forever. I mean, and Jessica could have been greedy with it. She could have been like, bro, like, man, dude, like, I'm gonna keep this shit for myself. I'm cool. I'm getting all this. And she would always brag, I'm getting all this free coaching. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love it. I get all this free shit that like you would be charging so much for, but I get it for free. And that's what I'm doing for y'all, giving it, handing it away. Right. And then if you look at it, is this fear? So let me ask you, um, what's been preventing you, Jerry, from getting started with working out? What's getting you started with that? And you too, Rebecca. What's the biggest fear behind not cleaning that camper? Because I see that you got everything. Thank you, my guy. I see that you got all of the work stuff to get that damn thing started. I see that, right? You got the trash can, you got the Clorox spray, you got the gloves, the paper towels, the trash by the front door. You got everything to get started. So what prevented you from going? Like what? Like what really? Okay, hold on. Thank you, Jerry. Okay, so she said, I'm afraid of the little brats that that I live with are just gonna trash the place again. Yes, it's gonna happen. And then I get to clean it up. I had it almost clean within a day and a half, and it was right back to how it was. So my fear is based on the fact that I've been wounded. I've been wounded repeatedly in the past. Yes, I mean, so let me ask: is it possible to have the kiddos help you clean it? And I mean, like I know that when Caden was little, we used to have that clean up, and we used to just walk around our house clean. Like we'll walk around his room because I didn't run like a lot of his toys on the out, like in the living room and all through the house and shit. So I'd be like, let's clean up, that little song or whatever. And he would just help, and then his room would be spotless constantly or whatever. So I mean, is that possible to do that? I know that you really don't want to have them around Clorox and stuff like that, but then there's also those clean the what is that? The non-toxic cleaning spray that they can use. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that possible? I don't know if it is. And Jer Bear, you talking about laziness. What okay, cool. What does laziness mean? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm gonna have to do that to yeah, I'm gonna have to do you the same way I do Renita. What does that word actually mean? Like there's some shit behind that word. What does it mean, sir? What are you at, Renita? What was the fear with you putting your stuff out there? What was the fear with you using the computer? Right? Because I know that you done moved past it, and that's awesome. I want to know what was that fear behind it. I know mine, like I told you, my fear was I didn't think nobody would show up. I didn't know if it was just okay. What fear do you? So what's behind not getting off your ass? Come on, man. We're gonna go deep a little bit today, Jerry Bear. I mean, like, let me ask you, what do you get off your ass for? You get off your ass for the boys, right? There it is. Okay, so what would that mean? Like being judged by who, first off? And is this a fact or just an emotion that you have? Or an assumption, excuse me. Is this a fact or an assumption? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You good, buddy? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck how long it takes you, Renita. The fact that if it takes you a couple days to do it, then it takes you a couple days to do it. So what? But as long as you learn it for yourself, wonderful. You can always delegate that shit once you figure it out for yourself. Okay. 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 My commitment was for Rebecca, by the way. Oh, my comment was for Rebecca. What comment did you make? I didn't know what you said. Gym, gym intimidation. Okay, I got you. So just do it at the house. You told me that y'all live on a large plot of land, right? Go just go walk for 15, 20 minutes. Stop for 15, 20. Walk back. You ain't gotta go to the gym. That problem's done. Again, man, we remember this is the accountability crew. We figure shit out. I mean, I think that we do. I mean, am I wrong? Renita said I didn't like that. I didn't like the idea of being all in front of the computer screen. Okay, you still don't have to like it as long as it got done. You agree, Miss Renita? Okay, so Max helps for like 5 minutes and then wanders off. Ben whines and hides. Okay, that's what kids do. And honestly, I don't want to give you. Don't. Uh, you know what? So do I. I don't like that. I, It's weird. I don't like that. That's not just you, Rebecca. I don't like that either because Jessica will fucking tell you. She'll ask me, "Hey, what is your thing gonna be on?" I don't know. What are you working on? I don't know. Like I don't like putting my stuff out before myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody seeing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really I don't like that. Like I mean, like I had a buddy of mine over today or whatever, and I was kind of working on some stuff. He's like, "What you working on?" And I shut it off because I'm like, "Nah, bro. Like I don't like people over my shoulder looking at what I'm doing, especially like what I'm working on." So no, I 100% understand that. Man, you got 2 acres of land, man. You better walk an acre. Shit, at least you ain't got 40. You got 2 acres of land. You better walk that shit. Fuck a gym. You can walk that yourself. You got a phone, you got some music, man, go on outside and take a walk. Take one of them kids with you. Or shit, make it a family event. Twice a week, half hour, let's go walking. Done. Yeah, I mean for sure, man. I 100% agree. Yeah, because that's what I did with Caden. Seriously, like, and he will tell you, like, now, when we get up in the morning, beds need to be made. With every day. Every day you come to our house, those beds are made. Stuff's off the floor. Trash cans are empty. Like man, I don't like that, man. Let's go. I'm a stickler for that. Jessica will tell you. Anytime you come to my house, it looks like I just finished cleaning. But my house is just like that. Even with all these books, I keep my house clean. Everything is in order. Here's another thing. I do not have any junk drawers either. You know what people are like, oh, I put my stuff. No, I don't have a junk drawer. Everything in my house has its own place that it needs to go. And everything's labeled in my house. I don't play around with that shit. As you guys can see what I do now, my life would actually represent that as well, right? And as you should be, Miss Renita, as you should be. Once I get it done, then they part of keeping it nice. Yes, yes. Rebecca Baker, I'll help you. You know what? Yeah, I mean that's cool too. Yes, that's because I have one child and no pets. But yes, I don't mess around, man. I like to keep my house clean and smelling good. So yeah, I don't play around. So fear named is fear weakened. So as soon as you know why you don't want to do this, the reason why, as soon as you name what that is, then you know what it is, and now we can do something about it. Now we can do something about it, right? Now we can do something about it. Jared, if you go into looking at and who's judging you, that that gym imitation. First and foremost, my guy, I think that another thing that you might be kind of missing on that is that people love projects where somebody comes in with the gym. The one thing I've always noticed is that they love repetition. People love it when they keep seeing you come in. And matter of fact, off the fuck on. Didn't you meet your wife at the gym? You met your wife, the mother of your children, at the gym. Man, you better take your ass back down there. Stop playing. Stop that shit. You can't move past what you won't admit. And here's that proverbial thing too, though, Jer Bear. Listen, man, we gonna keep falling off that horse. We're gonna fall off the horse of consistency. We're gonna fall off. The question is, will you get your ass back up there? That's the question. Are you willing to get back up there? I don't care how many times you fall off. So what? Who gives a shit? I don't, man, dude, listen. How many times has Oprah got thing, got big, got thing, got big, got thing, got big? Don't nobody give a fuck. Show up. Nobody cares. So what? Find a couple people and go work out with them. Right? You got married at the gym. Buy your train. I remember that. Yes. So, brother, the only person judging you is you. And again, do something about it. Again, and that's what these things are here. You know what I mean? This is what our group is about. You ain't by yourself. Come on, look at this. You started showing up here, and then your wife started showing up. Man, that's awesome, bro. Look at that. Miss Anya and them just got back from walking. We took a 30-minute walk. We had dinner, and then we took another a 30-minute walk. So my answer is hell yeah. Look at her. She just stepped on in and got it started. Thank you, Miss Anya. Thank you, dear. Hold on. Miss Renita said, I stepped out of my comfort zone today. Okay. I walked a couple blocks, greeting people, passing out flyers and pie samples. Okay. I got invited to a booth at Juneteenth. Let's get the fuck out of here. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Of course. Of course you did. Let's go. See that? But Jerry, you know you have a crush on the girl, office girl. You go ride your bike down there and chat twice a week. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all funny as shit. Look at that. And Chris, I'm telling y'all, Chris lost so much weight. It is ridiculous how much weight that dude lost. Ridiculous how much he lost. Anya, Anya's real. Listen, Jerry, it's good that you don't walk with Anya. Anya will have you fit. When I say fit, I mean fit. Anya had this dude walking miles, miles, and she was ruthless about it. Like she was like, "Yeah, we were walking. He was complaining the whole time, sweating a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna do. I just kept walking. He'll 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 catch up eventually." She didn't give a fuck. She didn't care. And guess what happened? Chris eventually started catching up. I mean, look at that. You're welcome. You're welcome. She didn't say, yeah, it was a struggle. Yeah, this is what happened. She said, you're welcome. I, you're welcome. Come on now. That's Miss Anya for you. Okay. All right. Fun fact time. Bum, 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 bum. Did you know that your brain can generate enough electricity to power a light bulb? Who knew this? Say I. If you didn't know this, say no. That's 20 watts of thought power, no charger needed. Isn't that crazy? Your brain generates enough power to to uh, to to generate the power to light up a light bulb. That's how much energy your brain has. Oh, another fun fact. I'm loving it. She said, did you know a potato can also do that? I did not know that. I did not know. What did your brother tell you, Renita? About the potato or the brain? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the brain. Oh, okay, even better. See that? Look at this. You're right, Fearless. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have him healthy and living better than lose him to death if he didn't lose the weight. If he didn't get that walking in. Yeah, no. Yep. See that? I told y'all. She can care less. She's Christopher said she's the only person who can get me inside Walmart. Boy, do I grumble. But she can get me inside of that huge challenge I call fuck Martin. I love it, Chris. That's what's up, buddy. I love it. See that? You see what I'm saying, Jerry Bear? Sometimes, bro, we also have to look at, and again, I always say, like, it's not good to compare yourself to others, but I think that that can be, um, I think that that can be inspirational as well, and also motivational as well. That thing that kind of gets you moving. But I'm just saying, like, look at them. Come on now, stop playing. For those of you who are just now showing up, my name is Fearless Cummings. Thank you for coming. I am your host and life coach. Here we go deep on our conversations. Today we're talking about 6 simple action steps to take for your first step, right? So we're not talking about those individuals that kind of uh, come in and they're like, well, I don't know what to do when I start. I don't know who to call. I don't know when to start or where to start. What happens if I fail? What if I'm not ready? Today we're answering all those questions. Okay, that's what we're doing. And if for those of you who are new to this, I need a hell yeah before you continue on. For those of you who already know this, we're good. But for those of you just now showing up, I'm telling you now, if you're not willing to learn nothing, taking the accountability, dive deep inside of yourself. Do not subscribe. Do not like. Do not share. Do not, what's the other one? Subscribe, like, post, share. Don't do shit. I don't want people knowing we know each other. Do nothing. Swipe left. All right. All right. So, number three, shrink that first step. And again, we've already kind of talked about this. What's one action you can do under 5 minutes? So, Jerry, what about you, buddy? Renita, I would love to ask you, but you're doing so much right now. It's crazy. But give me something. Um, Jessica, what can you do? Rebecca, what can you do? What's 5 minutes that you can do to go towards that dream goal or aspiration that you have? Whether it's cooking, cleaning, whether it's hitting that gym, whether it's going for a walk, uh, whether it's finishing up some furniture or something like that. I don't know. What's that one thing, ladies and gentlemen, you can do that just takes 5 minutes that can get you to where you're trying to get to? What's one thing? You good? Okay. What's that one thing that you can do within 5 minutes? Okay, no, Jerry. I need something descriptive. Just do it is not descriptive enough. Just do what? Like, I don't mind even hearing. Put on my shoes, walk outside, go for a 10-minute walk. That's very specific. Just do it is not specific at all. See this right here? Chris says walking 15 minutes on my break versus sitting on my break. That's that's very particular. That's very specific. Thank you. Perfect. For how long, Jerry? Semantics, sir. Semantics. For how long? Chris said 15 minutes. What? Miss Naomi said, I'm gonna lay out me some wood. How are you doing today, dear? She said, I can do a lot of shit in 5 minutes. I could set a 5 minute timer and get this whole place clean and get it done as long as I did it multiple times. Yeah, that's it. Jerry, thank you. That's all I'm asking for, bro. That's all I'm asking for. Specifics, y'all. Specifics. What about you, Jessica? Okay. Okay, that you're close though, Jessica. I like that. But what are you gonna do with those goals that you write for the day? Again, devil, the devil's in the details, and they also say God is in the details. Whichever one you lay your head to is in the details. But I need details. Give me the deets. Like, here's the thing. I want you guys to think about it like this. You can either, and I want y'all to think about this. You can either tell me what time it is, or you can build me a clock. Okay? You can either tell me what time it is, or you can build me a clock. Right now, I need you to build me a clock. I don't want you telling me what time it is. Build me the clock. You can either tell me that real quick, hey, I'll just do it. Or you can say like Jerry did, I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other for 10 minutes. Perfect. That's good enough. Chris said, instead of me sitting down during my breaks, I can go out and walk for 15 minutes during my lunch breaks. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. It's why is it not? Depending on what you're doing. Well, okay. How about this, Jessica? Give me one of your goals. Give me anything. And I could break it down into 5 minutes. You can give me anything. And I could break it down into 5 minutes. Anything. Give me a goal that you have, and I will break it down into 5 minutes. Perfect. Perfect. I could prepare my spray painter. Perfect. Okay, what does that mean though? I don't know what that means. Does that mean take it out the box? Does that mean add paint to my paint sprayer so I can spray my stuff? What specifically? What about that? I could prepare my paint sprayer. What does prepare mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Okay. So as Jessica's finishing telling me that momentum beats motivation. Momentum, ladies and gentlemen, beats motivation. What does that mean? That means as soon as your ass get in motion, you don't need to be motivated. Remember, like I told you, that's not how motivation works. Motivation works once you're already in motion. That's why I said momentum beats motivation because if you say, man, I got to get motivated, the fuck does that mean? No, you got to get disciplined. Motivation will come later, right? We know this. Okay, no, clean it, uh, strain the paint, and then add paint. Perfect. That is specific. Thank you. That's all I'm saying, and that's all we're doing. Hold on. Now that I actually had perfect. Okay, that's one too. That's one too. That helps you take that first step. Perfect. Whatever we need to do to get to that first step, we fucking do it. It doesn't matter how big it is. Just start. Jessica, how many times did you beg me? Beg me to fucking do this. Come on now. Like, that's all I'm saying. Make it so small that you can't fail at it. And Jerry, that's all I'm doing with you. Jessica, that's all I'm doing. Naomi, that's all I'm doing. You know, that's all I'm doing. I just want you to be specific enough in our intention, right? With you, Naomi, when you say lay out wood, I already know exactly what you're talking about. But even with you, I would suggest that what does it mean to lay out wood? I know what it means. I got some wood downstairs right now. But what does that mean? What are you going to do with it? What's 5 minutes of work that you can do on that wood? Again, y'all have no idea. Naomi is no joke when it comes to woodworking and shit like that. So I'm literally speaking to the choir when I talk to her about this. Okay. But as you're answering that question, let's go to the next one. Set a 24-hour action trigger. What does that mean? What will you commit to doing within the next 24 hours? Oh, what are you willing to commit to doing within the next 24 hours? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's what we're here for, right? It's one thing to talk about it, something totally different to do it. Just ordered a new office chair. Neither one took 5 minutes on Amazon to do it. Chris, that's how it works, buddy. Good job, my guy. Good job. He said, fuck it. Let me go ahead and buy me another chair. All right. Hey, that's what's up. That is what's up, man. That's what's up. I love it. And with you too, Jessica. I mean, like you said, nope, this is what I need to do exactly. Perfect. That's it. Right. So what can we do with it? Here's the thing. I'm also let me say this because today today is Saturday. So let's say what can we do within the next 48 hours? Okay. Set a 48-hour action trigger. Okay. 48 hours. You got 48 hours. You got 2 days to get this shit figured out. You lucky I ain't say 12 hours, right? Give you 2 days to get it figured out. Okay. So what time and place What time, place, and setup will make this friction free? So that basically means what time, date, and whatever can you get this thing done? No problem. No problem. No problem. We got this. Not a problem. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go. It's not a problem. When can y'all so Jerry, what about you? When are you gonna get started? Can I count on you for Monday? Can I count on you for Monday for that walk? I don't know who Zach is, but hey Zach, can I count on you Monday for that walk? Jessica, when are we gonna be cleaning out our sprayer thing? Rebecca, I know that you keep cleaning that damn place, but when are we gonna clean it again? When are we gonna get the boys to come in and help out? And again, like I said, it could be something fun too. We can make it a fun thing. Naomi, when you gonna get that wood working? Miss Anya, when are you gonna start working on when are you doing your next video? Chris, when are you going for your next walk? Good job, Anya. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, Zach, you talking about the karate dude? Is that the kung fu guy? Is that Zach? Is that his name? That's Zach. The buff dude, glasses dude who did kung fu. Okay, trash man comes Monday, so I need to fill the dumpster tomorrow. Get trash out there, off the deck, out the okay, out of the outside fridge. Okay. Oh god damn, well she is going to she's going deep space nine right now. Kids are at their friend's house, so they'll be out of the. There you go. There you go. At least until they get there, right? Urgency activates clarity. Urgency activates clarity. When you say that you need to get something done and you give yourself a time to do it, then you start taking excuses away from it. All you have at that point are your actions. Okay? So plan the when, not just the what. Plan when you're going to do it. Okay? So, Jessica, if you say that you're going to clean that thing up, when are you cleaning it? Tomorrow? I mean, if you have the time. Well, I know, and I know that you're busy. But again, we got to find that time to do that. We got to find that time. Okay? Are we good on this one? Are we good? Can I get a hell yeah? How you feeling about this one, Renita? The mad scientist. How you feeling about this one? Miss Angie said I'm going to do it next week on my podcast and during the day next week. Okay, perfect. Okay, how you feeling on your Renita? Okay, awesome, sweetie. I'm just checking on you, making sure you're good. How about you, Naomi? How you doing, dear? If you're still with us, how you doing? What about you, Jessica? How you doing? Does this make any sense to you guys? Can I get a hell yeah? Okay, we already did that one. Got that one. Okay. Boom! Fun fact time. Bow, bow, bow. Did you know that your body reacts to rejection the same way it does to physical pain. And I think that y'all know that. So ghosting hurts like getting punched. When you have heartbreak, it's something that happens outside of you, but it hurts inside though, don't it? Don't it? When you get rejected, when you feel that nobody wants you, when you feel that no one appreciates you, it physically hurts. It physically hurts. You want to know why? Because the mind sometimes doesn't understand something that happens outside of you versus something that happened within you. So, and I'm about to again, I warned y'all before you got here. When you masturbate, not everybody, but majority of us think about somebody, right? And then you become aroused, right? But if you think about it, they didn't touch you. They didn't say anything to you. They didn't do anything, right? But yet instead, that still happens. That still occurs because the mind sometimes does not understand what you've done versus what you just want to do. Because if it's in the mind, it sees it all the same way. That's why in the Bible it says that however you think you actually did it, because it's whatever you think about is how you feel about it, period. So if you're thinking about those particular things, unaliving somebody, making love to somebody, stealing something, doing this and the other, in your mind, you've actually done it because the brain doesn't know any different. It only knows what it sees. And usually what it sees is what you show it, right? How many of you guys knew that? Say hell yeah. How many of you actually knew that being rejected physically hurts you? I know that y'all gonna say hell yeah because shit, everybody done been there. Here, I'll start it off. Hell yeah, I know I have. Shit hurts. You like, damn, like really? Like really? Oh, he said hell no. Jerry said nope. What? That's crazy, Jerry Bear. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, most of us feel away about that. Naomi said, yep, that's what's up. Hey, I don't know. So, okay, he said, I've never thought of it that way. So, have you gone through that before, Jerry? Or you saying, no, I've never thought of it like that? Like, yes, you have been through it, but you just haven't thought of it that particular way. Or no, you've never experienced that type of physical, mental heartbreak that hurts you physically. While you're answering that, I'm gonna go ahead and keep pushing. All right, yeah, we only got two more left. Um, do we? I think we do. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, no, two more left. All right, so step 5: create accountability with your intention. Okay, you just haven't thought of it that way. Leah, hey Leon, what's going on, little brother? Everybody say what's up to my little brother Leon. As you can see, last name and all, this is actually my brother. We came out the same pussy. Oh man, it's funny. Sorry, but yeah, it's still true. All right. So number 5, create accountability with intention. So who can tell that will uh, who can you tell your dream goal or aspiration to that's going to hold you to it? Okay, hold on. What did you say there? So, do you? Do you hurt? Do you hurt so much physically all the time that you wouldn't notice an increase if you? I mean, I think that you would. I do think that you would physically like hurt in a way, but no, rejection does hurt. Like you feel it physically. You know, I mean, it's almost like if you hear bad news or something horrible and something just kicks you in the stomach, something that takes your breath away. Yeah, it's all the same shit. I mean, but I think that if you got hit by a car or somebody shot you or stabbed you, I think yeah, that you're gonna feel that. Yes, I mean that might even override that feeling. But I've even heard about people that have gotten hurt. I remember reading or watching something on TV about some dude getting shot in the head 20 some years ago and didn't even know it. Like Jerry's normal baseline is a lot of physical pain. Yeah, but you also got to remember that sometimes the brain overrides that. Sometimes the mind can override that. You ever get cut somewhere and you have no idea how it happened? So you have a horrible bruise on you. Someone's like, "Oh my god, what happened to you?" You like, I don't know, right? And I mean, you're bleeding all over the place, or you got this huge golf ball size ding on you, and you have no idea how it even happened. So again, but then when you see it, now you feel it. So again, I know for a fact that the brain can override physical pain. It happens all the time. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's an ass cornerback. Okay, right. So maybe his brain overrides the pain a lot. Yeah, very much so. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's mirroring the pain that he already feels. Because I mean, heartbreak is heartbreak, man. Like you, I mean, again, I can't tell y'all where do you feel it, but I know I feel it like in my heart and my stomach. Like yeah, I lose my appetite. You know, like there's a bunch of physiological shit that goes into that, right? Okay, what was so who was you actually say? Okay, so the second question is, what would you change if somebody followed up with you in 3 days? Sorry, what would change if somebody followed up with you in 3 days? So, so I gave y'all 2 days. So in 3 days, which we will be seeing each other, how many of you just say I will be able to tell me that you've actually accomplished something within that next 48 hours? How many of you will be able to say I within the next 3 days? What about expecting bad news, getting that phone call, afraid to answer because you know it's going to be bad news? Yeah, that happens though, buddy. But if you already know that it's going to be bad, then you can prepare for it, right? Just saying, right? What about you, Jessica? What about you, Naomi? What about you, Renita? If I followed up with you in 3 days, are y'all going to be able to tell me something that you've accomplished that was pretty awesome? Something that you've accomplished that was big? Are you going to be able to give me that? And this is what we talk about the accountability part because When you say it loud, when you say it to other people, then that also builds that integrity. That also builds accountability too, because that accountability is what builds your integrity. Being held accountable is what builds integrity. Integrity is not just built because you say, oh, yeah, this is what I stand on, this is what I stand for. No, you got to live by that shit. Just simply standing on it. Man, anybody, think about the politicians who make rules for us, but they don't live by them same rules themselves. They have no accountability. Therefore, they lack that integrity. Therefore, they lack that character. You see what I'm saying? All these things are connected to each other. All of it. You can't pull one thread. You can't pull one thread over here without it affecting something over there. Okay, accountability builds integrity. That's what that shit's built on. Your character is built piece by piece by your principles. Your principles built piece by piece by your belief system. You can't have one thing without the other. You cannot have one without the other. Just like I can't have a set of values if I have no beliefs. You can't have integrity if you have no beliefs. Everything starts at your belief system. All of it. There's no values without beliefs. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Everything's connected to everything else. That's why I'm always telling y'all everything we talk about, everything we do is about repetition. Everything we talk about is repetitive. And I'm not saying this shit because I like saying it, which I do, but I'm saying it so you guys get it through your unconscious mind. Okay? So say that shit loud. Say it to somebody. Y'all are here because I told you that I'm gonna do 100 days of coaching, training, and Q&A. Right? If I'd have just said it to myself, I would have never done it. I've been telling myself for the last 10 years, all right, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Getting excited to do it and don't do it. But it wasn't until I told all 4,500 and some of my friends that I supposedly have on Facebook, this is what I'm doing. That's when I did it. You see what I'm saying? And look, I got several people who watch this stuff, but there's only a few people who actually show up every fucking night. Every night without fail. Like I said, I can't want your dream, goal, or aspiration more than you. But that also means that I can't want you to want it more than I do. You see what I'm saying? That's how this works. So if I'm not willing to take accountability, I can't expect you to do it either. Okay? Last but not least, at least for this particular one, step 6, celebrate the step, not the outcome. I don't give a shit about the outcome. If the outcome is to lose weight, great. If the outcome is to have the whole entire camper clean, great. If the outcome is to walk 20 miles, great. All I care about is you putting that first step in front of the other. All I care about is you finishing one of your projects. I don't even give a fuck if you sell the damn thing or not. Finish one and then put it out there. Step by step is how we'll get there. We don't got to make 2 or 3 leaps. Just make one. Celebrate each step. So, can you celebrate after your first step, regardless of the result? Can we at least do that? So, as soon as you do it, can we celebrate? Can we celebrate? I need an answer from y'all. Yes or no? Can we celebrate just taking that first step? What's the first thing we do when we get started, ladies and gentlemen? What do? We acknowledge that we're here and we clap, right? Why do you think we do that every fucking night? What do I always tell you? If you don't clap for you, nobody else will either. And when we're clapping for us, we're giving other people permission to clap for us too. That's what we're doing. Every day we celebrate another fucking milestone. Think about it. 100 is the objective, but we're not at 100 right now. We're at 44. 44, y'all. 44. 44. That's all I'm saying. So, how will you acknowledge your effort, not just your success? How will you acknowledge it? Well, I mean, here, and I think we can answer this question. Here, you can just come here and tell us, right? You can come here and say, you can be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I did it. Hey, I did it. I put that wood out. I fixed my paint sprayer. I did this, I did that. We're good to go. We're good to go. Right? You can come here and tell us. So in 3 days, I want to hear fucking all I want to hear what is today. So Tuesday, to Tuesday, all I want to hear is what y'all did. Tuesday, all I want to hear about is what you did. That's it. I want to hear about what you did. I think once a week we should have once a week achievement time, right? Just tell me something that you did. It ain't gotta be nothing big. Give me something. We celebrate our action, not our perfections. I don't care if you fucked up. Give it to me. There's some people who don't even mess up. You want to know why they don't mess up? Because they never started in the first place. Yes, sir. I'm gonna put it up in a minute. Yes, sir. I got you. Right. Confidence compounds when you reward movement. Confidence compounds when you reward movement. What do I talk about? Here's that confidence, right? You got to put shit on top of it. Once you start putting stuff on top of it, it compounds. And then every step that you do, every layer you put on is another step that you can take up on top of that. A man once told me that, and this was so deep. He said, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?" Um, One of the things that this guy told me, he said, no, Jim Rohn said, depending on what you want in life, depends on how many books you read. So he said, if you only read a few books, that's as far as you can reach. You read a lot of books, you can reach even further. I've read around 5,000 books. 5,000. 5,000 books. Around there. Around there. 5,000. Thousand with a T. Right? That's why I can sit here and tell y'all all this shit. That's why I can sit and knock a book out in a day or so. Right? I mean, that because I love to do this. I love doing this. And now that I'm actually doing it in real life in front of you guys, they're like, you guys have no idea that you are a part of my dream. I want y'all to think about that. You guys are actually a part of my dream. I dreamt doing this, dreamt about it, wanted it, wished for it, hoped for it, and now I'm doing it. And you guys are a part of that. This journey I get to take, you get to take my journey with me. Just like hopefully you'll allow me to take your journey with you. Right? Okay. So here's what you needed, Jerry. Jerry, I'm also gonna get you guys the cheat sheets and all that tomorrow too. So everything we talked about today, I'm also sending to you tomorrow. I just gotta put it in the format to get it to you, and I'm gonna send you everything. So every step that we talk about, we're gonna talk about. I want to make sure that you guys have that. And hold on one second. So here's my thing when it comes to all this, right? Um, taking to me, taking that first step doesn't start with motivation, as we know, right? It starts with clarity, right? So tonight, showing you guys exactly how you're stuck, when to speak up when you're scared, when to start. You're not going to be perfect when you do this shit, right? You don't need a full plan. You just need a step, one step. And tonight, hopefully, I gave you guys fucking six of them, six different steps that you guys could pick some shit. Like I said, momentum is way better than motivation because momentum means that you put one foot in front of the other, like Jerry said, and just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. You promised me 10 minutes. Give me that 10. I don't give a fuck how you do it. Put one foot in front of the other. Do it for 10. Come back and tell me about it. If you're going to clean some shit, clean a little bit. Set the timer for 5 minutes. I don't give a fuck. We can do something, right? That's our objective, man. Do something. It ain't got to be big. Just do something, okay? With that said, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you guys which one of these resonates with you the most? Which one of these resonated with you the most before I let you go? Which one of these resonated with you most? My personal favorite, I'm gonna say number two. I'm gonna say three, four, six. I mean, if I'm just throwing it out there, but yeah, I love that one. I love what you said, Renita. She said, define what starting means to you. Okay. Define what starting means to you. I like that. Jerry Bear said, name the real fear behind the delay. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And it's, oh, yeah, I like that. Celebrate the six. You said, and number six. Naomi said, I like number two. Celebrate the next step, not the outcome. Right. Like, yeah, I mean, like I told y'all, we're doing 100 episodes, but shit, we clap every goddamn day that we're here, right? Every day we're here. And tomorrow will be 45. In 6 days, it'll be 50. Fucking halfway mark. Stop playing with me. What? What? And y'all took this journey with me. Come on, man. Come on, but we celebrate every day we're here, we celebrate, right? And so that's all I'm telling you. It doesn't take that first fucking step. Take the first step. You're watching me do it. You're with me doing it. I can't be the only one out here doing what I said I was gonna do. I need y'all to be doing it too. Remember the old saying, you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around. You are the average of the 5 people that you are in close proximity with. You understand what I'm saying? So no, we can't be playing around. I tell Jessica constantly, hey, step your shit up. You have to step it up. Whatever you cutting other people off for, you got to be willing to do that same shit. That's my best friend, but I tell her, step it up. Like, no, I'm not. No, you're not getting no preferential treatment. Step it up. If anything, I'm gonna go harder on you than I will everybody else. Motherfucker, you know this shit. Let's go. I'm not playing. Y'all feel me? All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure serving you. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow for another banger. Tomorrow, I really think y'all gonna like this one because this one is some shit that each and every one of us has gone through. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about the cost of not taking accountability and the price that you pay when people don't. Think about that. The price you pay when people around you don't take accountability. Okay. But either way, good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And like I tell you, dream big. Bye. As Miss Anya would say, bye.